Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bake Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Well, it's been a Monday. I did finish my top, and I'm gonna show that to you real quick. Now I used, I didn't use 3 complete skeins of this Premier Hipster cotton in the color Cool Breeze, which I absolutely adore. I really enjoyed working with this yarn. It really glides on the hook. It's very, very nice. It doesn't fuzz up or peel. I don't know about washing yet. I haven't washed my finished item yet. I will report back once I do and see if it does any peeling when I do that. I know that I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby does peel when you wash it. So I tend to wash those items by themselves. I don't know if this is going to do that. I won't know until I wash it. And I twisted that. Do I have it right side out? Yes, okay. So, this is the completed top. Now, I did do the little scalloped bottom. I did it a little bit different than she does in the video because I'm using a bigger hook than she used. She used a 4mm hook. I used a 5mm hook, but we are using the same weight of yarn. She uses 3-weight. I'm using 3-weight. And then she does hers. Her little scallop that she did. She did 5 double crochets and then a slip stitch like a skip stitch and then a slip stitch. I did skip a stitch and a single crochet. So I did mine a little bit different, but it looks about the same as hers. As far as the little scallop bottom here, that I just really thought that was a nice, adorable little, ending to it, and so I went ahead and did that as well. I will say that when you're doing the front, I wish that I had went with my instincts and done the front and back panel exactly the same, because she has you do the back panel, how many ever rows you're going to do per your size, and the back panel you just do so many rows and then you stop, and then the front panel you do so many rows and then you start doing decreases until you get like this little bib thing going up to your neckline, and then you do straps, but where you leave a lower edge to the back. Well, I went ahead and did it per her tutorial, but when I put this on, this little side area here, it all my bra area and everything is exposed, and I really feel like if I had done completely matching front and back panel, that I could have seamed it up higher. I could have seamed it would have seamed up better on the sides, and I could have cinched it up a little bit better, and the sides would have met better, and it wouldn't have left all of that showing, because it just literally just has my bra and everything just showing, and possible side boob showing, and that's not what you want in a tank top. That you won't, because this is a solid enough stitch that you could just wear a bra under it and not have to wear a tank top under it. That was the general idea, but unfortunately that because of this little bit of a design flaw, I'm gonna call it a little bit of a design flaw as far as my size goes. I'm not going to be able to wear it without putting a very slim fitting tank top underneath it, if I'm going to wear it in public, that is. Now, just around my house I wouldn't bother, but yeah. Now, I did try to do a fix, but there's really not any fixing it at this point. But I think if I make this again, I'm going to do matching panels, to where I do the front and the back matching, and see if that doesn't solve the problem. Now in her tutorial, she does 40 rows on the shoulder straps. I did 31, and that worked out for me because I was using a bigger hook, and that worked out for me, 31 rows versus the 40 she uses. So I just adjusted because I was using a bigger hook. But this does fit me, believe it or not. And I had this out of three skeins. This is what I had left. So now, and I kind of played with the stitch number between a 1 and a 2X, because that's where my size is right now. I'm between a 1 and a 2X, that is. So that's why I played with the stitch count based on, because if I will link her tutorial in the description box. I think her name was Hey Crochet or something like that. Hey, Hay Crochet. But I will link it in the description, the little tutorial, and it's very easy to follow. Now I may have done something wrong. The reason why I got all this side situation going on, I may have done something wrong. I'm not perfect, but I just think that if I had done the front and the back panels exactly alike, and I think my seam would have come up higher, and I think I would have been able to, close up that gap better, and I would have been happier with it. I'm not going to go back and do any fixing, though. I'm just going to wear a slim fitting tank top underneath it and call it a day, because it is really cute. And I love how the colors played out in this yarn. I really do. At first I was a little on the fence. I was like, that's really splotchy. But then as time went by, look how they pulled. I mean, look how that pulled. I mean, in the front and back almost completely match, and that's 2 different skeins of yarn. And they almost completely match. Yeah. So, beautiful, absolutely beautiful color pooling, and yeah, the straps don't match because I used the same skinny yarn. I didn't do any kind of color controlling. I just let it go, because it was for me. It wasn't for a client or anything like that. But I couldn't ask for a better yarn to work with, and I'm super pleased with the color pooling and everything. Very happy with that. If I make another one of these, like I said, I'm going to make the panels match, and see if I can't get a better fit for myself anyway. But I do like the little scalloped edge at the bottom. I'm very happy with that. I think that was a nice cute little ending there. But for a smaller person, smaller than myself, because she makes a size small in the tutorial, so it's a bit easier to make those mismatching panels, and probably works better with a smaller person. But when you're old and and you got extra hanging things that need to be cinched up, it's a little bit different. You need to make allowances for such things, and so that's that. But there's another tutorial that I discovered that utilizes a granny square, but it's a different take on the granny square top. It leaves this part like a V open here, but the rest of it's a closed stitch. So I'm going to give that a go next. I don't know if I'll use this yarn. I got some other cotton yarn that I got that I want to try, and I don't know if I'm going to. I may use the hipster. I still have 6 skeins of the hipster cotton left, so I may use the hipster cotton again. I'm going to go watch that tutorial and see how difficult that ends up being. It may be beyond my skill level. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to go give it a watch and see if it's, something I can actually do. But that's my next thing, is I have another tutorial that I want to watch that involves a granny square top that is a bit different. It's not a typical granny square. It's a bit different. It almost makes like a open V-neck right here, with the sides and the bottom being kind of closed in. So it's really cool looking. Let me see if I can pull it up on my TV and give y'all some detail about the tutorial person. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Okay, it looks like the name of the tutorial is Sombria Granny Square Top. The channel name is Yelena, Yelena Style Crochet. And it looks like it's been viewed almost 7,000 times, and it's only a month old. It looks like she is using 3-weight yarn. Looks like she's using Kobu. Yeah, looks like she's using, I have some Kobu. So there's that. Yeah, she's using Kobu yarn, which I do have some. So that wouldn't be difficult to get. I have some right back here on my shelf that was gifted to me. So I have some of that if I want to follow along and use the same exact stuff. So that is the specs on that. Sorry, that's her tutorial there. But that's the next one. I'm going to go watch the tutorial when I'm done with this video, and see if it's something that I can manage to do, because I really like the look of it. It's a sleeveless top, so there's no sleeves to worry about. But I really like the way it looks. It's very nice, and it looks very drapey. And like I said, it's got that V look to it, where it's kind of got an open stitch here at the neck, in the chest area here, but not in a bad way, in a nice, way. But yeah, I'm very interested in going and checking that out and trying that. But that's what I've been doing over the weekend, is trying to got this one done, and now I'm gonna go tackle another one. That I wish I had some more exciting things to talk to y'all about, but I do not. But that's the extent of what's going on around here. Maggie bit me earlier, if that means anything. I don't think she meant to. I think she just got overly excited about something. I don't know what she got overly excited about, but she did. And she bit Mama. So she immediately licked me right behind it to apologize. I don't think she meant to bite me. But it wasn't very hard. It was just a little nip. But just enough to kind of make me go, why'd you do that? And of course, we have a new neighbor that lives not to the left of us, but on the other side of the neighbors to the left of us. And she has that lady has a dog that she's been letting kind of roam free in the front yard. And Maggie sensed that. She hasn't seen this other dog, but she sensed that other dog, and she just keeps growling and barking, and and so I opened the door so that she can kind of look through because our screen door is glass, is see-through. You can just look out and see, and so I let her just stand there and kind of look, so that she could see that no one's that close to our door, because she's quite the guard dog, actually. So if anyone gets anywhere close to our door, she lets us know about that. So now Theodore will watch you steal the house and laugh at you. But Maggie, no, you're not getting near my door, and Maggie not let us know about it. She lets us know if somebody's anywhere near our door. So yeah, there's that. But I hope y'all are having a good start to your week. This is the start to mine. I'm just trying to work on crochet things and bury myself into what I love, which is crochet, and keep my mind busy. So So this is what's going on here. Tell me about what's going on there. What are y'all working on? What's going on in your life? Leave me some comments. And of course, I need to do some more. I need to do another members only video. I just haven't done it. You know, I've been battling a few mental demons lately, but I'm doing okay. I'm human after all, you know. Excuse me, trying to do a video over here. Can y'all just lay down and hush now? I love you too, Theo. Anyway, but I did want to come on and show you the top and give you my thoughts on that tutorial, and let you know what's in the pipe for the next one. And you know, I'll give you my honest opinion about that one, and let you know if I'm able to start that one, because it is so different. It is so different. That next one is completely different. So it's iffy if I'm going to be able to do that one, because it is so different. But I am going to at least watch the tutorial, and then I'll report back if I'm able to do that or not. Because it's half open stitch, but it's like a third of it, like a fourth of it is an open stitch, and the other, you know, the other portions of the granny square are a solid stitch. So that's going to throw me off a bit. So it'd be interesting to see how that's done, because I've not done anything like that. But at the same time, I'm very intrigued on how she goes about that. If it involves crochet acrobats, I'm not going to do it right. If it involves anything relatively stressful, I'm not going to do it. I can't handle any stress right now. I just can't do it. But I'm doing the best I can. Excuse me, can y'all just lay down somewhere? They're wanting snacks. I know what they want. They want treats. That's what they want, and they'll get them in a minute. But I hope y'all are having a good night. I'm gonna close out. But keep in mind, this top only used 3 skeins of this yarn. Not even full skeins. Not even 3 full skeins. So it's totally doable with very minimal yarn. And these skeins have 229 yards in each skein. So, you know, if you have a few skeins of that type yarn in 3-weight and want to tackle that one, I certainly would recommend it. You know, if you want to try a simple pattern that's not too hard to follow, I will, of course, leave that in the description box for y'all. And, you know, y'all can try it out too. So please remember that I love you, and so does Jesus. And of course, remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting for you at the shelter or the rescue, or you could be like mine, that have finally settled down on the floor just about the end of my video. See y'all soon. Bye.